Okay, what's up guys, welcome back to another Grind Cross video, and today is guild reset essentially. It's Sunday night, and well, morning for me, but we do have a guild reset, and you know, you're probably thinking, alright, let me go back in to my guild boss and do my normal shenanigans, what we did, made a video like a week ago I think, with the guild boss, and now that's outdated, because now he is gone, and if we do head over now, we do have a different boss, which is, funny enough, it's blue. And you're probably thinking, oh, right, why wouldn't I use Jericho? I used Jericho when he was a red demon, now it's a blue one. Well, it's because you can't freeze him, and you can't buff yourself because he removes buffs from yourself, so it doesn't work no more. They've also increased the combat class. I think it was used to be 80 and 120, so now it's 90, 130, 30, and I have gone in. Yeah, you can see here, it grants... oh, he has a barrier as well, right? So... this isn't a guide video, not like essentially, right? We're going to talk about what to do and stuff, but it's not like, you know, like a Second Poker video. It's just going to be me trying it for the first time, well, on camera at least, because you can see here, I got a pretty decent score. Overall, not bad. Basically, it's just easy to get more points now for doing less, and you do get the same amount of rewards. So the anvils, and I think the anvil's the last one, right? The anvils only take 120, which you can get for doing one boss. So this is the team. It's basically a Escanor, Valenti, Green Elizabeth Hawk, and Jillian, and I think I'm gonna put Thing. So the whole idea, right, is to get your HP as high as you can. That's why we have Jillian, is because he's boosting up our she's boosting up our HP. And then Valenti is obviously doing the resistance, which is making him do less damage to us. Elizabeth Hawk, you can see in my gear, I pretty much just put what we had, the gear we had on the raid boss. So this one was for King, right? Just a pretty defense and defense and HP set, and it also Vivian. I keep wanting to call her Jillian. Jillian has a pretty good set on her too. Probably my best, but Valenti has attack just because it's pretty much the only thing I have. I have basically 2 attack sets and 2 HP defense sets, and she does have a bit of resistance on this piece here. It's only 7% though. Since this is basically my Merlin gear, which is based on attack, I don't want to give her resistance because basically I just don't want to spend the coins, and it's kind of a waste. But that's pretty much the team, right? The whole idea is to basically get your HP high enough and also survive the boss and kill the boss in at least 3 turns, right? With the highest amount of HP, because at that point you're going to actually get the highest point possible. So you can see if we go to our Knighthood Boss, it's kind of early. It's only been a couple hours, or like 12 hours now, I guess. Yeah, no, not 12 hours. It's been a few hours, but you can see there I got 1.8k last week, right? And if we go to this week, where am I? 2.2. And that was my first goal, right? So the best thing about this boss, right, is there's no RNG no more. So what you could bring as well is defense. You could bring HP. Probably HP would be pretty good. Resistance if you want to bring up Valenti, but my Valenti isn't that high, so I don't think there's a point. So I think if we do bring it some max HP, that will increase our point even more. But even though the bottom it does see clear without eating a dish, which gives you 35 extra points, you might want to put that to, I guess, you might want to do that for this today, I guess, because you kind of clear it quick. So what we're going to do is just pretty much going to go in, clear both bosses, and then be done and see if we can get a higher score. I literally only did it once and got 900. It's pretty easy, to be fair. He dies very, very, very quick. It's not even a challenge. I guess the hard part about the last boss was getting the RNG and trying to get the perfect buffs onto Jericho. Now you don't have to do that. You can just one-shot Escanor. And if you're wondering who to use instead of Escanor, probably Green Skinny King. You kind of want to have a harder green hitter just so you can get through the defense, because he basically does have an Ifrit shield, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, so you can see there, you got an Ifrit shield, which you can't debuff him, right? And the debuffs you can do is actually attack-related stats and defense. So that's even pretty good. That's why we're bringing Valenti, right? Because she does do that. So Escanor should pretty much almost take away the shield of 1 hit. And then we're going to use this one because... Okay, alright, so I kind of want to keep the defense-related stuff, right? Jillian is just there for... It's British Jillian, right? She's just there for the HP stats. Obviously, my guys, especially the SR ones, they don't have they're not a high star yet or high level. So if you do want to level them up, you can. Yeah, bro, look at that. He's already down to 50% HP, and we barely even did anything. If I did level up my characters, okay, it's kind of unfortunate they're going for these guys. Yeah, okay, so you see a little bit of HP went there, but it's not the biggest thing. So we're gonna move Escanor, because we want to kill next turn, and then we're gonna actually have Valenti's actual debuff. So he does get a shield every 2 turns. So you can see right now he's gonna get a shield. Yeah. Yeah, bro, honestly, I think if the higher you are, probably the harder it would be, actually. Because you're probably gonna be one-shotting so quick. I think that's probably the problem. Alright. Would this break his defense? Because I don't want to kill here. Oh, yikes, it didn't. Okay, I messed up there. Oh, it didn't work either. Okay, rip. Yeah, so kind of boring to see. If you're used to that old Guild Boss system, we used to get like what 1.8 mil on a crit on the Jericho, so that was kind of fun to see that each time. But at least now, yeah, okay, I think I beat my high score actually. Yeah, new high score set. So there we go. Not too far off to what I got before. I think it's only a couple points increase, so I don't think it matters. Yeah, that's the whole point. It's not really RNG, right? It's kind of based on your actual set. So if someone does have a better set than you, or better characters like leveled up and stuff like that, you're gonna get a better score. So maybe that's kind of a bad thing, but for the players who struggled with RNG because it was kind of annoying, you can pretty much just go in here and just pretty much kill it and get your points and get out of the guild boss, because there's no real point to rank high, right? It's only to get the anvils each week. So we're going to try bring resistance this time. I'm not really sure of how it's going to work, but I think, because I was hitting patience a couple times on the raid boss, which is quite funny to see, because I don't really have that much of a high resistance. But if we take the 30% resistance food, I think we might be able to get maybe a bit more patience from everyone. Oh, you can see he's wearing red now. But the only annoying thing is the stupid intro. It's so long. Okay, yeah, so 139. Probably get that. If I level up, I'm gonna level up on like in the next couple of days, see if I can get a higher score possible. But you can see my Elizabeth is on level 70. I think Vivian, Jillian. Okay, it's Jillian. It's Jillian. Jillian, I'm probably gonna get high enough too, so they're not basically taking too much damage, and a high star as well because they're quite low. Okay, so standard here, we're using 2 Escanors. Get rid of his defense or his little shield. And we is it 1 turn? I think she does 1 turn. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's actually a pretty good thing, you know? Yeah, like we hit 2 patients there. Alright, so we're going to use Escanor, which obviously, okay, so I want to use... Okay, attack related stats, we're going to... Okay, so the piercing, it's going to merge, but it's not really what we want. But, yeah, so we've got Escanor's ult there. We're going to use that card and then use this card, so we can merge that pierce and probably do enough damage to remove the shield, because if we don't get an Escanor card next turn, we have to rely on Elizabeth and stuff doing damage. Okay, there we go. So we decrease his attack related stats. So he shouldn't do much damage to us right now. Yeah, so he's doing patience, right? That corrosion is quite annoying to be fair, because he's doing a lot of damage. Alright, so Escanor should remove a shield. We'll use this one just in case it doesn't. Then that will remove his, or that will lower his defense, and then we can use Escanor to do the final ult. Okay, yeah, so we should remove it now. Yep, so defense related stats down. And boom, Escanor. Yeah, same amount of damage as well. So the raid boss is very easy. It's not a challenge, to be fair. Just level up your greens, and if you have Escanor, you probably have Escanor. Just pretty much one hit. Yeah, look, 1.3k. It's the highest, yeah, new high score. Essentially, it's kind of the same. That's pretty much what I got last time, but give or take a few points. So it doesn't really matter what you do in the run, as long as you clear it fastest and Okay, I could probably if you bring CC food, well, what's it? Not CC food. If you bring orb food, and you can probably clear it like in like the second term with Escanor if you do want to. So I'll try that later and see how much of a difference that does make. But the whole point is to have as much HP as you can have. So that includes leveling up all your characters to a high level, like you can see here. Actually, wait, where is it? Oh, right, another thing too. This does increase your HP, so this will also increase your score because if you do have 2 million, it will increase your HP by 6%, which is quite a big deal, and that's definitely something you want to do. So make sure you do that as well. Level up your pretty much your whole inventory. But other than that, just level up all your characters to level 75, level 80, and then also 6-star. As you can see, my Jillian is only 3-star, and my Elizabeth is only 4-star as well. So that's quite a big difference in HP. We can definitely get them up quite high as well. So yeah, that's me over today, guys. Pretty fun boss, not gonna lie, it's quite easy to get. We still definitely have a lot to deal with him. We're gonna do some more videos in the future, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and peace.